There we go. Waiting for my live to come up on my screen. I'm still, let me check. The glare, the glare, the glare. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Okay, so let me get a mic on. Hear me very well. And that moved. Okay. So I'm Francine with Stamp Scrap Go, and I'm in Louisville, Texas. And I'm here to be your crafting coach. Today we are going to work with Butterfly Brilliance, Strong and Beautiful stamp sets, and Bermuda Bay, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, and Crumb Cake inks. Okay, so we're going to start. Let me go ahead and move to the desktop. And let's see if I can get this in here better. Ooh, sorry. Trying to get it straight. And it's not straight. There we go. Nope, still not straight. What the heck is going on with, maybe this is what the problem is. I don't know. So we're going to mess around with the camera a little bit. See if we can get the legs out of here. Okay, it's just going to be cockeyed. Sorry. Hi, Colleen. How are you? So we're working with Butterfly Brilliance, and I keep my dies with my stamp set. Okay, so let me tell you about this stamp set. It is a 1-unit stamp set, and all of these little pieces came out of these little spots. I could use those for something, maybe just dotting around, but what I do is I put it on my Stamparatus and I stamp out a whole bunch of the butterflies, and then I use the dies. This die is 1 unit, just like the stamp set, but it cuts out individuals. And then you have some dots, and this does embossing, and this does cutouts, and you have a couple of little butterflies. And then we have the detailed butterflies. So I'm going to show you a couple of cards that I made, and you can see I have a ton of extra butterflies. Now, I'm not going to do any cutting today, okay? Because I already did all of this. So let's get this together. And I'm using Strong and Beautiful because there's no sentiments with Butterfly Brilliance. You can use any stamp set that you have to have You can use those to make draft. Yes, exactly. Draft pick. I like that. So Strong and Beautiful has a ton of women sayings that make strong and beautiful women. So today we're going to make a Mother's Day card. And actually, I'm going to use one of these butterflies later on. So I'm just going to put that aside. And I wanted to show you what I used. So I used, okay, these colors are not showing up. Okay, Bermuda Bay. Okay, there we go. Bermuda Bay, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, and Crumb Cake. There you go. You can see all the colors. So I'm sticking with these colors. And we're not going to use this one per se. I've already used it, and I wanted to show you. This was a quick and simple card, okay? Very quick. I used some rhinestones. Can you see them? Rhinestones down the bodies, but I just stamped the butterflies in black and white. And just, you're amazing, and that's a fact, and I cherish my true friend. I know I can always count on you. So I'm going to send that to a friend of mine. So that's one card. And then I stepped it up a bit, and I used pearls down the bodies. Can you see that? I still don't know my camera angle. There you go. Can you see that? So what I did was I used the brick and mortar embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder. And I used, I can never remember the name of this punch. Let me find it. I can never remember the name. Label Me Lovely. Label Me Lovely, and it is carrying over to the new catalog. So what I did was on the brick and mortar, I used my blending brushes to give it a 3D effect, so that I used the crumb cake. I used the crumb cake lightly over the bricks. And then a couple, I glued these down, and actually that one's not staying because I probably didn't glue well enough, but this is on a dimensional, and I haven't stamped anything inside yet, but it's light green enough. This is Granny Apple Green, and this is Mango Melody. It's light green enough that you can leave it without having any white paper inside. Okay, so we're not going to use that. And what we're going to do, and I have an April host code. We're going to use the vellum squares, these vellum squares, and I'm going to use them as though it was a stencil. So what I'm going to do is put a little piece of purple tape on here and on here, and I'm going to start with the lightest color. And I'm going to need I'm going to start with the lightest color. You can see that. And what I'm going to do is just give it a quick coat. I need another one because I don't want to move that one because I'm going to go with other colors. So we'll just get another piece of tape. But I want to make sure that I get the color all on and we'll blend it in a minute. And what I'm going to do is take the color off that way, close that up, open the next one. Okay. You're going to see how pretty this turns out. Taking off a little bit. Okay, need to take that off. And to clean these, all you need is water. Once you're done with your colors, all you need is to do a little bit of water. So you can see I'm just going over it lightly. And I'm going to remove the tape. Whoop, I moved my stencil. Just so I can get the colors to blend. And I'm moving my stencil back into position. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. All right. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to clean this off. And like I said, all you need to do is just clean this with water. All right, so I have my pretty little stencils, and then I can use these as a design on another card. All right, now let's go to the butterflies. The Bermuda Bay is my card base, and we're going to stick this card down. Oh. Okay, so we're just going to stick this card down, and it's going to have an even border all the way around. It is 4 1/4 or 4 by 5 1/4. And my butterflies. Okay, so this is how the butterflies come out. and you just pop all of the little pieces out. I should have done that beforehand, but I wanted to show you how they come out. And oh my goodness, my hair is tickling my face. Sometimes they don't cut all the way through. You can, put them back through the die. They will match up. So I'm going to see, like, those did not go all the way through, but with my tweezers I can get them. Because butterflies are symmetrical. Did you know that? Let's see. There we go. Well, I believe my husband is back from the dog park with the puppy, and she might come in and say hi. So what I do is, when this doesn't come out automatically, I will run them back through, but I'll run them on the sides of my Big Shot so that it gets a little more pressure. Gypsy doo. Okay, I'm paying attention to my, got lots of little pieces flying around here. And they're all coming out, so that's good. A couple of them I had to, well, that one, a couple of them I had to run through a second time. So let's get rid of that. We'll move all of that off. Okay, so you can see that I have the solid backgrounds for them. And what I'm going to do is just use a little bit of glue and place them right where they need to be. Just down the body. Just on the body. Okay, so we need to stamp our sentiment. And I am going to do that in, I think I'm going to do it in Mango Melody. We're going to let those butterflies dry for a sec. Give it just a few seconds to absorb in the paper. It's a little light, but it's okay. If I'd have done it on my Stamparatus, I could have gotten a better. Let's go ahead and put this inside because Bermuda Bay is not a color that you can really write on. I mean, you could if you have a really dark black pen. And we're going to use, again, Mango Melody. And it's a little crooked. Oh well. It's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up one of these butterflies. I think I'm going to ink up the little one. And I'm going to put it right here. Isn't that pretty? Now I did mess up a little bit. Let's see, where's my sander? Let's get that out of there. Okay, so that's the pretty inside. Now let's make up the pretty outside. We're gonna make our wings stand up, and we're gonna use just a little bit . And make our wings stand up. Well, I should probably put this one down first. Okay. So let's determine, do we want rhinestones or pearls down the bodies, or both? What do you think? How about we do both? Do rhinestones and pearls. So we'll go with the bigger rhinestone there. And then as we get smaller, because I'm using older, okay, that one's not going to stick. I'm using an older set of rhinestones because I haven't used them all up. We'll go ahead and put those away, and we'll take out the pearls, and we'll have a thing of beauty. We're going to go ahead and just move on down the body. Whoop, didn't get it. there you have beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day card to the woman who taught me what it means to be brave. You have what it takes to be unstoppable. I couldn't be more proud. And you are amazing. Those are my 3 cards. Now, Butterfly Brilliance is available, and it will be carried over into the new catalog. So get yours now. And Strong and Beautiful is going away. So if you want it, you need to get it now. So let me go ahead and, oh, I lost myself. Sorry. Okay, Colleen, I thank you for joining me. I wish you all a great weekend and you have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you.